Good morning, everyone. My name is Divyansh Rathi, and my team members are Akshay Kumar and Aditya Chakule. In this video, we will be talking about trajectory planning algorithm based on system positioning accuracy constraints. The work here is based on the guidelines provided by Hao Zhao in the paper of the same name as that of video. Coming to introduction and problem statement. This paper describes a novel trajectory planning algorithm for an unmanned aerial vehicle under the constraints of system positioning accuracy. Due to the limitations of the system structure, a UAV cannot accurately locate itself. Once the positioning error accumulates to a certain degree, the mission may fail. This method focuses on correcting the error during flight process of a UAV. Here, A-star algorithm is used in trajectory planning to ensure the UAV has the shortest trajectory length from the starting point to the ending point under multiple constraints and the least number of error corrections. Coming to introduction, an unmanned aerial vehicle or UAV for short, as the name suggests, is an aircraft capable of completing missions with the autonomous flight capability without human interventions. The past few years have saw a rapid increase in the usage of UAV in various fields such as cargo transfer, object detection, and vision-assisted navigation. In modern warfare, the air defense system is constantly improving, and air defense technology is becoming more and more advanced. Thus, improving the autonomy of unmanned aerial vehicle is an important trend for the future. Trajectory planning is a key technology to improve the autonomy of a UAV and an effective means to implement flight missions. The problem that we try to solve is as follows. We try to plan a trajectory from a point A in space to point B according to some constraints. Since we also wanted to have an optimal flight path, we also considered some optimization goals to select the most optimal trajectory out of the many trajectories that might be there. The following optimization goals were selected. First being trajectory length is as small as possible, and second being the number of corrections through the correction points is as small as possible. Here, correction points are some safety positions in the flight area that can be used for error corrections. The below constraints were used for the solution of the problem. First, being the UAV, as we know, the UAV maintains a real-time positioning during flight, and also its positioning errors includes vertical error and horizontal error. For every 1 meter flight, the vertical and horizontal error will be increased by delta units, and and it should be less than theta units when reaching the ending point. Second being, the UAV needs to correct the positioning error during flights. There are some safety positions in the flight area, which are called correction points, that can be used for error corrections. Also, a vertical and horizontal errors of the UAV are both zero at the starting point A. Fourth being, the vertical errors can be corrected at correction points to zero, and while correcting the vertical errors, the horizontal errors will remain unchanged. The same rule are applicable for horizontal errors as well. Vertical error correction can be performed when the vertical error of the aircraft is not greater than alpha 1 units and the horizontal error is not greater than alpha 2 units. And horizontal error correction can be performed when the vertical error of the aircraft is not greater than beta 1 units and the horizontal error is not greater than beta units. Since UAV is a physical structure, it has its structural and control system limitations. Thus, we assume that the direction of UAV cannot be changed abruptly. In the whole solution, the vertical error correction units are termed as 0 and the horizontal correction are termed as 1. From here on, Akshay will take it from here. Akshay.
Thank you, Divansh, for this opportunity. And now here in my part, I will be discussing about the AI modeling and its solution approach. As the Divansh has already explained you about the problem statement, so you can guess that the problem statement is nothing but just to find the shortest path visiting the least number of the correction points. And for this purpose, we use a sparse A-star algorithm. This method is an effective method to avoid the user's trajectory nodes in the space, and with the help of this, we can reduce the time to search the feasible successor nodes. In order to perform the sparse A-star algorithm, we modified the cost function and our heuristic functions. Here we define our cost function as g of n, which is nothing but just a q1 times the r of n function of p plus q2 times the sn function of p, where g of n represents the actual cost function of a UAV at the current trajectory node n in space, whereas r and s represents the flight cost of a UAV, respectively the horizontal and the vertical error the correction cost of a UAV. Here q1 q2 represents the weight coefficient of r and s. In case of heuristic function, we define it as a Euclidean distance between the end point and our current point. By this our improved cost function looks like f of n, which is equals to q1 times of rn function of p plus q2 times of sn function of p plus q3 times of sn function of n. Now the solution approach. Here the search space is divided according to the requirements of the aircraft for the accuracy of the trajectory. So we put a point A into the open table and we consider the closing table to be empty initially. If the open table is empty, it means the search has been failed and our algorithm will get exit. Now, remove the least costly trajectory node in the open table as the current trajectory node and store the point in the closing table. If the current node is at the end point, here the search will end and the algorithm will get exited successfully. Otherwise, starting from the point by this we can say that the starting from point B to and going back to the point A, we get the optimal path from A to point B. Otherwise, we have to go to the next step. The successor node of a node of the with the least expansion cost point to the parent pointer of the succeeding node to the node with the least cost. We have to calculate the generation value of the successor node according to the improved cost function formula and insert the successor node into the open table according to the generation value theory. And with this we return to the step of theory until we get the our current value is equals to final value as our goal value. Now here is the implementation part which will be done by Aditya. Thank you.
Hello professors, I am Aditya Chakole and I'll be walking through the implementation part. So we have started with initializing 4 lists as seen here. The nodes list will contain all of the nodes in form of dictionaries, and x list, y list and z list will contain their x coordinates, y coordinates and z coordinates respectively for plotting the graph. We have also considered 2 fixed nodes, that is start node and end node, start node being 0 0 0 and end node being 500 500 500. Next we have generated 48 random points, x value, y value and z value of all of these points ranging from 1 to 499, randomly picking from 1 to 499, 1 to 499, 1 to 499 respectively, and storing them in form of dictionary and finally appending it to the list of nodes. When we plot these nodes that we have generated randomly, it is seen like this, as we have used matplotlib to plot this, and this is how it looks. So we have decided to implement A star algorithm, but there is a little variation in it. So for the very first node in the path other than the start node, when the drone is at the very start node, it can pretty much go to any of the nodes without having any abrupt change in direction. So for the very first node that we are finding, we just need to find the node having least heuristics amongst all the nodes which is not visited. So what we have done is we have iterated through all the nodes and all the nodes which are not visited, and we have found the gn value and fn value of this. Gn value being the Euclidean distance from the current node to the previous node in the path, and hn value being the Euclidean distance from current node to the very end node. The heuristics are also a little different in the implementation. In the very general A star algorithm, heuristics is like gn plus hn, where gn is gn and hn are as told earlier. Here there is some kind of error associated with the drone. Whenever the drone travels a unit distance in any of its direction, the error starts accumulating. So that's why we have considered heuristics as 2gn plus hn, that is 2 times the distance traveled plus the estimated distance from start to current to the very end node, and we are picking the node as the node with having least heuristics. Now for the rest of the nodes in the path, we are kind of repeating this process pretty much same till the very last node is not visited, the end node is not visited. So what we have done is we have looped through all of the nodes which are not visited, and then we have created 2 vectors, one vector being from the last node in the path so far to the second last node in the path so far, and the second vector being from the last node from the path so far to the current node. And then we have found the angle between these 2 vectors using cosine angle between the 2 vectors, and these angles should be greater than 30 degree and less than 150 degrees. so that we won't be having any abrupt change in the direction of manure. Then uh, if any of these unvisited nodes satisfies this cosine theta constraint, then we'll be finding the heuristics for that node, and the node from all the unvisited nodes, the node which is satisfying this cosine constraint and also having the least heuristics is be considered as the next node, and this process is repeated till the last node is not visited, as it can be seen here. So and we are pretty much done. We just need to extract the x value, y value and z values for all the nodes in the path, so that we can show it on a 3D plot. And after implementing, the 3D plot is as like this, and as it can be seen from here, it does not contain a very abrupt change in direction, and it also has kind of found a very realistic way to reach from start to end. And that's all that we have implemented. Thank you.